I'm Srikanth Haridas. I'm a senior director. My specific department that I work for is a platform and hyperautomation team in a major telecommunications and media company. We have several thousands of employees all across the globe. I have been using Automation Anywhere for over 10 years or so because I play different hats of consulting, being within the product, and then trying to be the implementer. So we have done multiple implementations, so around 10 years. Anything that's end-to-end automations, we initially used to do finance and HR only, but eventually we graduated to different verticals and different departments. And our use cases have been predominantly high value, high ROI, anything that can be repeatable, algorithmic, that can be automated. So that has been our major use cases. Yeah, so the most valuable feature right now, like with Automation Anywhere, is being the low code, no code framework. We have built a lot of templates using Automation Anywhere that we have been able to do repeatable and reusable frameworks over time. So that has been the best feature for us, and also being a cloud solution, and the development experience for the developers is also very intuitive, and at the same time for the business as well, because we have a lot of citizen developers, that has been helpful for them as well. The challenges that we are looking for in agentic process automations to solve is things we were not able to do in the past. So rewinding back to the days of RPA, when we used to just automate algorithmic steps, there is always some limitations of having to use a human to finish certain tasks. And you might end up seeing a lot of use cases having exceptions that goes to human. With agentic AI, we want to build role-based, persona-based agents, which can make a near human-like decision-making, of course with human oversight, but to be able to increase the throughput that a process can provide by automating using APA. So in terms of the challenges with APA, as well as how we are overcoming it, and our Automation Anywhere partnership, most important thing is it's quite new, and it has been evolving over time very rapidly, and different vendors were coming up with different products, and we see a lot of advancements on the Automation Anywhere side as well. One of the things that we have been able to do with Automation Anywhere is partner with them effectively. The most important thing is the features that they are coming out. How are we able to use it? Are we able to do some proof of concept? So the Automation Anywhere has been very helpful in getting that facilitated for us. In terms of APA achieving the goals, we are there in that journey for now. So our use cases that we have gotten success with is AI orchestration using generative AI and advanced techniques like RAG, and to be able to do conversational or search or summarization aspects of it. Now, with agentic process automation, what we are looking to achieve is getting more autonomous or self-assisted agents to be able to be deployed across different departments within our company. Regarding document automation, we have been using it as a proof of concept to compare results with other vendors as well. So our team and our organization, we are pretty much vendor agnostic. We try to look at the problem statement first. So whichever tool makes sense, we try to use that first. Document automation has been instrumental for us to do a lot of POCs, and yeah, we have been actively using that. So in terms of processing data set of documents and large, the document automation has come up with a lot of new features and functionalities as compared to the predecessor versions of IQBot, because we have used IQBot in the past. So comparatively, it has been a great significant improvement. So we do see the generative AI features to find and identify a field. I think that has been amazing for us. So it is definitely a step up, or several steps up from the existing or the old product line of Automation Anywhere. So in terms of the benefits that we have received from Automation Anywhere usage, I would like to break it down into two. The first part is the basics, the automation in itself. Without the AI component where we are able to orchestrate end-to-end process, it can be finance or HR or any business streams. We have been able to achieve a lot of significant ROI. I'm unable to share the ROI, but we have achieved and always reached our OKR targets that the leadership always views as a great success story. And the second part of it is the AI orchestration. So we've been using Automation Anywhere to orchestrate a lot of AI use cases. So that has been a phenomenal success for us. So both the sides, we have a lot of success stories to talk about. In terms of things that we would like to see with Automation Anywhere is with all the new launches that has been happening, like we would like to see more options in terms of the packages and in terms of the pricing, like the breakdown of different features and products to be able to use certain products and then maybe skip other products as needed instead of a full package selection. So that's one thing we would like to see improved over in the future. In terms of product features and functionalities, it has been phenomenal, so we haven't had too many issues. And it has been enterprise support provided by Automation Anywhere has always been amazing. The experience with pricing setup cost was very seamless. So our vendor management worked with the partner and the partner collaborated with Automation Anywhere. We have been using the licenses for the past 3 years and we got another 3 years extension. So we have practically 6 years of licensing purchased with them. So has been seamless. Setup, no issues at all because we are cloud hosted environment. So everything is already taken care by Automation Anywhere. We do not have the premium support, but we do have the basic support package. So that has been really good. We definitely are considering to do a premium support packages in the future, but at least for time being, we have definitely gotten a lot of support for all the mission critical issues that we have faced so far. We would rate them at probably 7. And why the 3 points minus is because I think the support tiers is probably 1 or 2 or 3. It might be beneficial if it is more broken down, and the price has been our primary challenge. So if there are cheaper options for the support and more tiered option, I think there is 3 tiered options, but if there are probably multiple tier options, it might be more easier for us to make a better call on the price in terms of using the premium support. So what stood out with Automation Anywhere when we selected was the experience of developing and deploying. It is very seamless, and we definitely did POCs with the environment back in the day when it used to be A2019 and graduated to A360. There were several packages that were part of the package. So comparing Automation 360 to a previous version, probably like version 11, where the packages were very limited, and now we see several connectors and options and better developer and deployment experience. That has been a primary source for us to consider Automation Anywhere 360 version. In terms of deployment, we do our regular SDLC lifecycle to deploy these automations. It has been seamless. We do not usually get the support from the Automation Anywhere. We have our own self-contained team within our organization, and we have been very self-sufficient in terms of deployments. So in terms of scale of 1 to 10, I would say 9 because we haven't had any issues or significant downtimes with the cloud platform ever since we got into it. So I think it's definitely one of the best enterprise platforms that we have encountered. So I think that has been definitely positive for us. Yes, in terms of the expansion and fulfilling the needs of the growing business needs, we have definitely been able to expand. So it has been year over year, we already planned for a set of creators and runners and licenses like Copilot. And we have done a full assessment of what might our growth be and done a full preview of that. So it has been easy for us to add on those licenses year over year, and it's very easy to scale. So that has been very seamless for us. So the advice for anyone who's considering Automation Anywhere is to definitely work with the team, the engineering team and the sales team when engaging. Definitely recommend trying out the POCs and going through all the vetting process of info security and vendor management to make sure everything is okay. And then most importantly, does it suit your use case needs? So coming up with the use cases and whether this tool will solve the problem or not will be essential even before getting into buying it. Automation Anywhere overall, I would say 8 out of 10. It has been a great solution for us so far, like no major issues or complaints. And with the way they are shaping up the agentic process automation, we are definitely looking forward to something there. So definitely one of the best features that are coming up within the product is something that we're looking forward to. The key is being the stability. So hopefully the new products and features are stable and they're producing better outcomes and results, my rating could go up in the future for sure.